Lal, thank you so much for being in our podcast, Inside Arts and Culture. I'm so honored to have you guys as our guests today.
Thank you.
If you can just tell us a little bit about your beautiful space here, the curation of the space, and the artists you're presenting.
Thank you for inviting me and the gallery. So we're DG Art Project. We are a gallery based in Istanbul. We do consultancy work for collectors, plus we're a gallery. And when the curator of the Modern Turkey section, Doris, invited us to join this fair, we were so excited because we had the chance to showcase such an important artist for us, Fahrelnissa Zeid. And we handpicked every work. We have works from every era of her artistic life. We have portraits, we have abstract work, we have mosaic work, and we even have some works from the family of Zaid. So we're really happy to be here, and we would like to thank the fair for inviting us to join.
We're honored to have you guys here with us and to give the visitors of Abu Dhabi an opportunity to see this beautiful work. Honestly, I'm just stunned by the selection that you've picked for Abu Dhabi art, and I look forward to learning about some of the special pieces you have here.
Yeah, so I would like to start by talking about her life story because she is such an incredible woman. So she was born in 1901 to an aristocratic Ottoman family. So she was really well off. That era was really male focused in the artistic area, but she didn't want to hear anything anyone said and started her journey by painting a portrait of her grandmother. And then she continued, she had some life problems, etc. And then she married the Iraqi prince. She became a princess and she became an ambassador's wife. She became a mother. She had so many responsibilities, but she never stopped painting. And she started by painting this abstract work because she believed that abstract works were not limited like portraits. She believed that it was a gate to a human soul. It was endless. It was the space. And she started doing these mosaic works, which is in the front. It's one of our most special works. And then she started blending these works into these blended abstract. And after her husband's death, she started to not feel alone. She started doing these portraits that had really big eyes, defined nose, defined mouth. And it was of daughters of noble families and the students she had. And the thing about her portraits is they look so similar to each other, but these are real people, so they can't look so similar. There were aspects like the eyes, it was always so smoky. They looked almost sad. And it really blended Eastern and Western culture beautifully. So they are very valuable works. And we currently have 4 in our booth. And they're very rare. They're very special.
How rare? How rare?
They're like very rare because it was from her Amman period. So she moved to Amman after her husband's death. And you can see the difference between, so the ones made in Turkey and Europe, her signature is in Latin alphabets. And when she moved to Jordan, she started doing them in Arabic. And the thing about it is the eyes have so much emotion. They're not that complex works, but you're still drawn to them.
Yeah.
And you can see like in Emira Majda, I'll show you. The clothes have so much Islamic ornamentation. It's such Eastern clothes, but the hair is so Western. So she blends that very beautifully. She's so talented. She's so multidimensional. And we have works from every era of hers in our booths.
That's so iconic.
Yeah, I know.
To be able to have works from her, from each era of her, like it's just so special.
I know. We're so proud. Like, we're so honored to have her here because she's such a big deal in Middle East and Turkey and even Europe. Like she was the first woman modernist in Turkey.
Wow.
It's such a big deal for us. And these are from the artist family, private collections, and Guggenheim Abu Dhabi just bought a work similar to the one we have in our booth, so we're really proud.
So the guests and visitors of Abu Dhabi will end up enjoying some of her work. And what era was that work from?
So that era was 49. It was the mosaic abstraction phase of hers. What is special about that era is, so during 47 and 48, she was doing these abstract works, but she wasn't that into them. Like, she was kind of like not understanding. But during that era, she felt that she kind of accepted the abstract works, and you can see by how the lines are and how beautiful those works are. But then during the 60s, she moved on to the works you see here. So those are until like 49 to 55, if I'm not particularly sure about that. But yeah, they're very special.
And like, what kind of experience do you expect from people? Like, I know you have a lot of visitors, obviously, who are coming and enjoying and looking at the pieces. But as a curator, as a gallery, what kind of experience you hope to get out of this for the visitors, but also for you guys as a galleries?
I think it's really fulfilling for us to be here because we're Turkish. We know her very well.
Yeah.
We know the works that are done in Turkey, but there are works that were done in Jordan. And the Jordanian people are coming here who know her very well, and they recognize the people in the portraits. They know the families. They know the people, like why she did it, and it's really fun and nice for us to listen to them as well. I think I see people not knowing her and being astonished by her story and start loving her. And it's not about only exhibiting. It's like an experience for us, It's such a nice, we're so honored to be here.
No, we're excited. And, there's a lot of Abu Dhabi-based collectors for Turkish artists.
Yeah.
And I think, you being here for the first time, this is not going to be your last time with Freeze coming next year.
Hopefully.
I am certain that we will see more artists coming from Turkey to Abu Dhabi. I know there are a few other galleries, but I would be a little bit biased. You guys are my favorite Turkish gallery so far. And
Thank you so much.
You will be able to bring in more Turkish artists. And I like the fact that you focus only on one artist. You didn't it's like a journey. When people come to your booth, they just get to know her.
Yeah.
I think you guys did justice for her in this perspective.
It's so nice to hear. Honestly, when she's enough for a booth herself. She deserves a whole museum. She is exhibited in major museums too. She's in Tate Modern, British Museum. I think MoMA has her collection.
And now in Abu Dhabi.
Yeah, Guggenheim. I think Louvre too. I'm still not sure about that, but yeah, it's an honor for us, and thank you for saying that. It's so nice to hear.
And as a female artist as well, it's as you said, she became active in the art scene when it was dominated by men.
Yeah.
That itself, it's powerful. It shows how she's a fighter, she's a persistent, she's a creative person. And I think the fact that we are able to enjoy her work today here in Abu Dhabi is very special.
Yeah.
How has it been for you guys in terms of appetite? The people of, the art fair coming here, and how is it? Do you see more Emiratis interested in the work that you guys are presenting? Is it international visitors, collectors? Tell us a little bit about that.
Honestly, we were thinking mostly Turkish and Jordanian people, and obviously museums are going to be interested, but everyone is so interested. We didn't know these many people in Middle East knew her and were interested in her, and people came from auction houses. Everyone is so interested in starting a conversation, trying to know more about her, and the appetite is so high. We studied her so much, but we even learned new things about her because the people know her so well. The people study her so well. So it's really nice for us.
I want to ask you, how did you get involved in the art and sector?
So it's actually quite interesting. So I was a international studies major in the Netherlands, but I was always interested in art. Like, I think it kind of connects to one another. Then I moved to Istanbul, and my ways crossed with the owner at the gallery, Mr. Dursun. He's such a forfeiter in the Turkish art scene. And yeah, he was one of the reason I really started getting into contemporary art. I always knew Fahrelnissa Zeid. I think most of the people does, but I didn't know her this well. I remember we had a gallery in Nişantaşı, and one of her works came, one of her abstract works came. And I was so in love. Like, I loved it so much. And I started looking more into her. We have an art historian in our gallery, Elvin Gürenli, and she knows more about her than I do because, she studied her. And I asked her to explain a little bit more about the work, and that's how our journey became one. And when Mr. Dursun say we will join with Fahrelnissa Zeid, we were also excited.
Yeah, I can imagine that day in the office, everybody is super excited.
Yeah.
And like the reason why I asked you about that, because I'm noticing more and more on a like yearly basis the rise of women in the arts sector. And either as gallerists or as like curators or artists, even as collectors.
Yeah.
And I think this is beautiful to say, as a female as well myself, I always say like, I'm not biased to any gender, but to see more women coming into the field is also very, very important.
Thank you.
It's nice to speak to women who are representing women.
Yeah.
And I think the gallery owner definitely have made this also happen, and it's interesting,
Yeah, we're a woman-dominated gallery too. We have our business manager, Pınar, here, and we have Elvin, who is our art historian and international director. We have a big team of women, few guys, but I'll talk about the women only now.
Yeah.
And it's so nice representing such a strong woman here today.
Yeah, this is such an amazing thing. Thank you so much. I want to focus on one of the special pieces. At least in my opinion, special pieces. I'm sure every piece here is special for you guys. But if we can move to the other side and talk about it further. Okay, this is a showstopper. I want to know from you why this is so special.
So we are here with a work from Zeid that was done in 1949. This is from her geometric and mosaic abstraction phase. And this is so special because, first of all, it was done during 49. And it was an era of her kind of accepting abstraction and kind of understanding it. She believed that abstraction was so endless. It was such a gate to a human soul. So she started really enjoying these pieces. And you can kind of see how she kind of embraced it. She kind of loved it. And markets-wise, these works are one of the most special works because a lot of museums hold this. Istanbul Modern, I think Tate has this one, and a lot of other. This is really hard to find. And I think the size is 127 to 182.
So it's a very rare piece.
Very rare piece. But the colors are so special. I think you would never think that these colors can go together. But when she puts it like that, it looks so nice. She always does oil painting.
What do you know? Do you know how long it took her to produce this?
I think she really took her time with these works because it may not look so complex when you look at from far away, but when you're close to it, you really get the feeling from these works. Like the lines, some are so harsh, but they're so intentional. The color, how the colors look together, the mosaics, the geometrics, all goes so well. So she really took her time with this one.
And I feel like, I'm trying to gauge and look for the signature. Had not seen the signature.
Yeah, so this one...
very unique because she has two types of signature, right?
So I think with this one, she didn't want to kind of mess up the painting. It's on the back. This is before her Jordan period. So you won't see any Arabic signatures. It's probably Latin alphabet. Yeah.
But I do like the colors, and I like that the middle parts are all in black.
Yeah. Yeah.
It says, I don't know,
the thing is like these, as you can see, like these are so crayon-like, but she did it with a brush and it was oil. And I think doing these strokes like really hard and making it like it was done with a pen or a crayon is really hard work.
Yeah. I just feel that I wish I can go back in time and be in her head
Yeah.
to see what she was thinking.
Yeah. Like
It's fascinating.
the thing is like she had so many struggles in life, and the thing with her is she was kind of depressed. So I'm really curious of what she was thinking while doing these works, like what she was inspired by.
I think we are not the only two people curious about this.
Yeah.
That's why this is one of the hot items for museums.
Yeah.
On a global level, and like I can see why, and I can see the curiosity. If you have curiosity, you will always go back to the piece.
Yeah.
At least in the way I, read it, it's beautiful.
Yeah, it's so nice to look at. It's so different. Like there's some web-like features here. Like, why did she do that? What was she thinking?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Guggenheim Abu Dhabi just bought a mosaic piece, so they added it to their collection. So it's a big hit for museums.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, definitely, it's beautiful. And what type of people usually, besides museums, do you find this going to collectors? Are collectors mostly like? I'm just curious because part of this podcast is to educate people.
So the thing is, this is from a private collector of ours. People are really shocked for us bringing these works here. Like, how do they trust you? How do you bring these here? Like, it's all over. Like, you're going to the other side of the world. Like, how?
Yeah.
But we have such good relationship with our collectors, and they trust us, and they were so nice to lend this one to us. And yeah, this was from a private collection, but obviously all works of Zeid belong to her family once.
Yeah. So we definitely need to thank all the collectors for giving us the opportunity to look at this beautiful work here.
Yeah, thank you to our collectors.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you so much.